So here we are at day 4 of the shrine. All the days are starting to run together now. But you look up, I don't know if you can make it out. There's rain clouds everywhere. We're going from 7 to 10. The rain isn't supposed to start until around 9:30, so hopefully we can avoid it. Our artist tonight is Natalie Likens, and she's setting up her display right now. Do you call your work taxidermy?
I guess you would consider it ethical taxidermy, or ethical bone processing and ethical wet specimen preparation. Everything that I work with is 100% ethical. I do not harm any animals to do what I do. Everything is found already deceased in nature or is donated to me after it has passed.
That's really cool.
I would never ever condone harming an animal. Completely against that. So yeah, that's what I do.
Cool. Very cool. I'll zoom in on some of the pieces so you can see.
Come to tonight?
I thought I was going to be late, so I'm not here. Then you hop on the bus.
Whoa.
So Lynn, Nikki was telling me that this is your garden. You can do everything. Yeah.
Are those real eggs?
They are. They were duds. They never hatched. So found the nest. It was after nesting season, after all the birds had left. The nest was still there, and all of the eggs were there as well.
That's crazy.
So it was abandoned, and it was there for the taking. So we turned it into a little piece of art instead.
That's cool. And there's a moth in there too?
There is.
That's cool. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
What you eating?
I have no clue. I'm hungry. I just grabbed it.
Your beard is mighty red on camera.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's just mighty red.
Yeah.
Try.
Breaking a rule, you're never supposed to eat on camera.
Yeah. yeah, that one.
So, the photographer, Damien, that's been volunteering all of these nights and is going to be here for the rest of the week. He looked at me as I was lamenting the fact that nobody came tonight and that very few people have come the other nights. The crowds, the people that have come have been into it and they've been affected by our music, but it's the people actually showing up, you know. But he looked at me and he said, and how Damien is up there.
He's 37.
He's 37, right? He's 37. I'm calling him out. This is going to be on YouTube. But he's 37, you know? And he said, he looked at me, and he said, when I was younger, I had the skill set, and I had a bunch of friends, and I would constantly tell them, let me photograph you, let me photograph you. They say, oh yeah, sure. They never show up. They never come. Now, he's older. He kept doing what he does. Now he has more work than he can handle. They come to him constantly and they want to get pictures taken. But when they were young and beautiful and he wanted to take pictures of them, they weren't around, and now they're older and they notice that when they see the pictures. They tell him that, you know. And he does the same thing to them that they did to him. He says, oh yeah, we'll do it. And he purposefully waits and waits and waits and makes them reapproach him, you know. So he just looked at me and he was just like, just keep doing what you do, you know. I mean, that's why we set it up to be a week, you know, so that we're showing that that is what we want to do, is be allowed to do what we do. We don't want somebody to, we don't want to get instantly signed by a label and have $100,000 advance. We're not delusional. We're not stupid. We want to do what we do and not have to do other things that don't contribute as much to society and the revolution. Right?
Yeah. I woke up with I don't ever want to work another day stuck in my head.
Yep. Yep. It really is a prayer. I mean, and you look at these people that you're around and that you work with that are constantly, term gassing you up. They're constantly putting gas in your engine. Yeah, you're so awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you set up this way that you think is foolproof. It's going to be a whole week. And it's from 7 to 10. It's early. They'll come, and they tell you they'll come, and they don't. But is that not the revolution? Is that not,
Yeah, it's the same thing as organizing a rally.
Mm-hmm. We'll be even the process of it. People will come even to the rally, but the organization that is the hard part, they won't be there, Or they'll come watch the rally, or they'll come to the rally, but then they won't come to the town hall meetings,
Yeah.
Or they won't even do simple things like recycling, like the things that are already built into society.
Like when we put the album out, and we thought like everybody would be excited. Like all the people that have been to all of our shows.
True.
Like people who went to every show.
True that.
For like the first year and didn't listen to the album for months after we dropped it.
Nope.
It's like all you have to do for that is like sit there.
Yeah.
You don't have to leave the house. So
yeah.
I guess I'm not too surprised.
That's true. And we put it everywhere. We put it on Spotify, free. It's just like just click it and listen to it. And we did get some plays there, but Spotify pays pennies per 1,000 views, so we didn't make any money.
Maybe we should just make the rest of the show free.
We should. Maybe we should. The problem is we approach this as a business because we want it to be our livelihood. So we raised, $5,000. We bought an awesome sound system because we want it to sound great. Every musician that's heard it is like, yes.
Yeah.
And I want to play on that.
But that's like where we'll build the momentum, which we knew would happen anyway.
Yeah.
It's like it'll swell up because those are the things like people showing up as a fan aren't gonna notice the sound system as much as like a musician who plays with us.
Right.
So I do expect it to like feel different when there's other musicians here as well.
True.
And like appreciating the sound and hopefully like there are people coming through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even Nikki, the owner of the space that we're renting right now, she's a dancer. She's led a dance company for years and years and years. When her partner Lynn came out and saw the sound system, Lynn was like, "That's it? That's awesome. It looks so cool." And Nikki was like, "Wait till you hear how it actually sounds. It sounds amazing." You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, I think like we'll get the artists excited first.
Yeah, and the people will come. But by the time they do, the tickets will be $30 instead. What you gonna do? There's still 3.
And they won't look as good in the photo booth.
That's true. There's still 3 nights though.
Yeah.
We have we have some Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Food truck coming tomorrow. Hopefully we get a crowd. If not, the food truck will have to take a loss. Which that sucks. It sucks when you bring in other artists, whether they're culinary artists or the visual artists we've had, and then they don't,
make any sales.
Yeah, or with the food trucks actually take a loss,
Yeah.
But they understand. So, come out. 3 nights left.